Good morning, everybody. This is Bello. It's me and Bello in the cave. Bello's new to the cave. We don't usually let Bello down in the basement because, there's sort of exposed areas underneath the beams and rocks and gravel, and my wife doesn't like him getting dirty. So I sort of shut the door to the office here. It doesn't lock though, so you can easily figure it out. But this is Bello. It's my Norwegian forest cat, being leash trained. This spring, I want to take him onto the kayak with me. He's a big cat. He's 22, 23 pounds now. So he's a big cat. He thinks he's a dog. He heels and fetches and loves playing. This is a natural breed that the Maine Coon cat, which is the largest cat, comes off of this breed. This is a natural breed. The Maine Coon is not, but it is part Norwegian forest cat. And he's got huge paws. These cats stop growing at about 5 years of age. So he's still growing. So my guess is, probably finish at about 27 pounds. And like I said, he's not fat. He's just a big, big cat. Aren't you? Yeah. So anyway, say hi. Hey, Funk. Did you get your package yet? That's my cat. Also my kayak buddy. So you should have got your package. If not, any day now, because I sent it. Look. You stay away. No, Mama don't want you out there. No. You can easily figure out how to get out of this room. Oh, okay. Well, you'll get it. It's mailed. Oh. He's out. Oh. He can't go too far. He'll explore the basement some. Is your mic on my phone? Is your mic on? Or my phone mess? It should be on. You can hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thanks. I like my bait wall. Got a lot of... Oh, good. Okay, the sound seems okay. Okay, good. That's it. I kind of separated the bait wall a little bit. I got soft baits. I got my top water. I got my jerk baits. I got my deep water baits. My fishing line right down here. So sort of separated it. And my Livingston lure. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a quiet hum. That's probably the computer. The computer is right by the microphone. So you might be hearing the computer. I didn't know that. And that's a pretty good mic. So the computer's pretty quiet, but you never know about microphones if they pick it up or not. So I'm gonna put a fish tank over here. And I'm going to use that to test out, soft plastic baits and stuff like that. I found one on Facebook today. I'll go over there and pick it up. Okay, cool. Hey, Clayton, how you doing? Yeah, check out Funk's page. I actually got this bait for free thanks to Funk. It's a Livingston bait. So definitely check out his only video at the moment. But I got this bait, and I'm a big top water action fan, and I love walking baits. And I just think it's the prettiest thing in the world is to see a bass jump out of the water and get it. So this right here is a walking bait. And Livingston baits, when they go into the water, they activate this microchip, and it creates a sound. And it's supposed to attract more fish. We'll see, because I'm going to be fishing in a couple tournaments this year, and I have to finish in the top 25 in order to qualify for the championship. So hopefully I can thank Funk and Livingston for giving me a huge fish or many. Yeah. Oh, you're going to love the walking baits. The walking baits are the best. It takes a little bit of practice. Jerk, 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 and get them to walk on the water. But boy, they are the best. I mean, so this is, so to compare, this is Livingston's. And you would think this is a big guy, right? Wait till you see this. So this is Livingston's. This is 6 cents, 150 to 150. So it just is a big, big, big difference. That's a monster. And I mean, the bigger the better when these walking baits. I mean, I've actually had more success with bigger ones than smaller ones. So that's why I'm kind of curious about this, because it's a tiny one. I know, it's huge. I love these. I got another one here. There's another 150. This is the bone. This is the shad. And but boy, they walk super easily. And oh man, these babies, they cast forever. So you can cover, a football field. You just cover a football field, and you will catch. And the fun thing is, if you catch this, a big bass, 70 yards away from you, 50 yards away from you, it is such a fun fight. And these are super sharp nickel-plated hooks. So, and it looks like Livingston uses really good hooks too. So, well, maybe they need to be a little sharper, maybe. But I've been wanting to get a hook sharpener. So, but yeah, that's a stogie. That'll make George Burns, when he was alive, jealous. That's a cigar. Yeah, great baits. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait till the lakes are not frozen around here, because we're doing a lot of ice fishing right now. Catching a lot of fish, but they're small, they're small fish. These VMC, I think, yeah. With cupped front. Yeah, the cupped front is the Dogma. That's this one. So the Dogma and the Livingston are the same size, and they have this little dimple right here, and it creates a bubble. So that's the Dogma by 6 cents, and a play on Mag Dog, Dogma. So anyway, I have a big Dogma in my tackle right now. This is the smaller one, and then I've got the Mag Dogs. So, like a jitterbug front. Okay. I ordered my first chatterbaits. I've never used a chatterbait before. So I ordered my first chatterbait. So we'll see what those are like. I want to try the Guggen Squad Bandito bug. I have not tried one of those, and everybody swears by them. But I did get on the clearance the 6 cents. The 6 cents stroker craws. So I did get these. And they look a lot like the Bandito bug. So I'm looking forward to dropping this right onto a, what do you call it? A bed. So this should work really good. Should work really good. I think my cat is doing something in the other area. I got to put a lock on this door. Keep my cat in here because I know my wife's going to be upset and my kids go, oh my gosh, you let Bella walk around the basement? It's a cat. It's snowing outside. He's not going to go out. He's not going to go out in the snow. You need to head to the coast. But fish are still. Oh, I know. Steelhead is doing well on the coast here. I've never caught a steelhead. I need to go steelhead fishing. I really do. But yeah, that's 3 or 4 hours away, and I'm not healthy, so my my lungs are destroyed. Troy. I mean, it's just so my wife doesn't like me doing long trips by myself, and I don't blame her. I mean, it's bad enough I go out on the ice by myself. So yeah, I mean, go to Funk's. You could get a free Livingston lure. They give you $12 credit to buy any lure you want. I think it's $12. And I got this nice Walking Boss Junior. This is what I got for free from by just going to Funk's video. And Livingston does make really nice lures. Whether this actually the sound that it makes in the water, whether it works or not, I don't think it matters, because personally, I think the lure is good looking enough to attract fish. So it's only good for like 100 hours of sound, or 200 hours of emission of sound. So yeah, 200 hours is still plenty. But this is a 4-inch, and they have lures for everybody over there. But this is their Walking Boss Junior, Livingston. And I forgot what series this one is in, but, it's a really, it looks good. Looks like a bluegill, looks like a bluegill. Oh, just go to his video, to Funk's video. He's only got one. And go down to the bottom and click on his link for Livingston. And then they just ask you to sign up for their email, which is really, it doesn't cost you nothing. And it's sort of like hitting subscribe to a page. And they give you an instant $12 credit to use any way you want on their for their lures. Me, I went for the $12 lure. So it was $11.99. So that's what I did. I went for the biggie. Their biggie. I mean, mind you, I think the Mag Dogs, I think these cost about the same as that Livingston. So, I mean, I'm a big 6 Cents fan. And I just think 6 Cents makes the prettiest lures, and I've had such a good success with them. I'm not a big plastics guy. I've never done real good with plastics. This spring, with pre-spawn and spawn, I really want to get better at plastics. So, but God, I just love topwater. There is no prettier way to catch a fish than a topwater hit. There isn't. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff. This is a $20 lure. This one, It's a $20 lure. It's a swimmer, of course. I tossed it out in the water a couple times, didn't give it much of a shot. Thing weighs a ton. So I'm going to have to, 6 cents do make the best. Yeah, they do. I mean, look at my wall. look at this one. The reason I got an extra heavy rod is because I have baits like this. Okay. You think that one was big, huh? Look at that one. I mean, that's the size of my hand. So, and that's a 2-ounce bait. Now, the reason I got that extra heavy rod and a really nice reel by Kastking is because I have a lot of these. These are deep divers. These things go 30 feet, 35 feet down. And, you know, the great thing about diving lures is that this thing swims incredibly. But when you use a diving lure, you want it to hit the ground underneath. You want it to bounce off the rocks. You don't want it to swim freely. You want it to hit the ground and just do this on the ground of the lake. And the beautiful thing in the lakes that I fish is that, you know, they're fairly, I mean, around here, I think they're shallow. I mean, Pyramid Lakes in the Grapevine north of LA is 700 feet deep. So, you know, I'm used to deep lakes. But I come here. Klamath Lake is 25 miles long, 8 miles wide. It's the largest lake in Oregon with an average depth of 8 feet. 8 feet deep is its average depth. It's a huge lake. It looks like a sea. But anyway, you want a diving bait to bounce off the bottom. That's what you want. You want it to bounce off the bottom. So that knocker gets used. It makes noise. That's what I want, to use that rod in the back for this. And for my mag dogs. Because that's 100, that's an ounce and a half. So this is I mean, I got a lot of these. So, but that's what I want to do with that extra heavy rod, and which would be a great rod for Chinook and for steelhead too, because it is a beast of a rod, and I would love to use it for Chinook and steelhead. So later this year, I'll go Chinook salmon fishing. That is a goal, and I would love to catch steelhead. Except it's just been, I don't know. Thing is, I got to find somebody to go with me. You know, that's my problem. I need to find somebody to go with me to these long trips. If I could do that, maybe somebody around the Klamath area I can pick up, and we can go over to catch some nice bass over near the coast, or some steelhead or something like that. My wife would be a lot, you know, and I don't blame her. I mean, I mean, you guys don't know, but I mean, my internal organs are torn up. It's just the way they are. So, turn this down a bit. So anyway, bam. This is a beast too. I mean, this is not a knocker. This thing will cast a mile too with the right rod, which I got the right rod. I was using this on my medium heavy or medium rods. And I'm using fluorocarbon only. So this year I've rethread all my spools, my reels with fluorocarbon. So the Kastking Covert, which is a brand new German materials. This is a really nice, I mean, fluorocarbon is invisible to fish. So I'm thinking, why did I even use braid all this time? I use braid, I think, because it doesn't backlash as much. And when I was learning bait casting, you backlash a lot. And if you use monofilament, it backlashes more. So braid doesn't. And I can handle myself with a bait caster rather easily. So I think I can handle going all fluorocarbon this year. So, but yeah, that's it. I mean, this is my cave. I'm going to get me a fish tank. That'll be fun to do videos showing the different worms and the different craws, and sort of make that, test them out a little bit. So, still haven't heard from last week's winner. I still got his right here, and I'll probably, I might. I'm up to 221 subscribers, and I appreciate everybody helping me out. I really want to get to that 1,000 this year, because at 1,000 you can monetize. So I'm sure I can get my channel to make like $10 a month. So, and I need to supplement my income just a little bit. And I don't want my wife to have to go back to work. So I want her to stay home with the kids, and they're all homeschooled, and my brain doesn't work as well as it used to. I used to be smart. I used to be a pretty smart guy. But now I'm just wise. I think as we get older, we're not as smart as a fifth grader anymore. But we exchange smarts, intelligence for wisdom. So somewhere in our 30s, early 30s, we start to do this. Wisdom starts to increase and intelligence starts to decrease. So it's like, somewhere in our 30s, my 30s. Although I had a really good decade in my 40s. 50s stink. So I'm hoping to do more stuff with kastking. I've pitched a couple local things for them. So I'm hoping that I would like to do a fishing derby to benefit our local wildlife rehabilitation, hosted by kastking, sponsored by kastking, up at the Lake of the Woods here. I think that would be a lot of fun. It's to a fantastic cause, and I'm hoping that they'll come on board and do that. If not, I'll find another sponsor. But kastking is my sponsor of choice. I think the fishermen that come out for the derby can get all little swag bags, and at the same time, we can offer them some really nice gear to win. And at the same time, all their entrance fees will be a donation, and all the fish that they catch will be a donation too to the wildlife rehab, because they get a lot of animals there that eat fish. There's a pelican, one wing right now, that actually eats 4 pounds of fish a day. I just delivered about 15, 16 pounds of fish Sunday to them. So, but yeah, it's anyway, that's kind of what I got going on. So this room's going to continue to evolve. It's going to evolve, and I think, and hopefully more neighborhood marketing stuff for kastking. That would be a lot of fun to do. I love marketing. I founded and owned a marketing company, an international one, and although we dealt mostly for semiconductors and technology, is what my company did. So, but I also owned a retail store that I won a national marketing award, and I actually have a book published for business and marketing, and so all that. It just shows you that I just love marketing. I love marketing. I mean, marketing is selling on a larger scale, and I love sales. I mean, having relationships, making new friends. That's my favorite thing to do, is making friends, and it's just fun. And you know what? We're all different. It drives me nuts that people get offended because somebody thinks differently than them. Well, so what? We all do. We all think differently from each other. So, I mean, that's what makes us, that enriches us. Different viewpoints enriches us. Different religions, different politics, different everything. It just enriches everybody if you allow it. People are so offended so quickly nowadays. My goodness. I say one thing that's not politically correct, and it's like, ay. And the nice thing about not being employed right now, I can say anything I want.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know you don't, because you're like this computer. And make kastking a force to be reckoned with. Oh yeah, yeah. Try. I mean, you're right. I've got I've got two things pitched right now. One, sponsoring bass tournaments here locally, which our local bass club has bass tournaments, and I would love to like put a prize out there, and really get the name out there, and then creating a derby, a fishing derby, and where everybody just fishes for perch out on the lake, and all that perch comes in as a donation to the wildlife rehabilitation, and then have a first, second, third place. But everybody has a good time out on the lake, and we have prizes. We have swag bags for the 200 or so participants, and I'm pretty sure I could talk the Lake of the Woods into their facilities being donated to for the event. So yeah, I have to. I have yet to own anything from Guggen. I don't own anything from Guggen. And I've got a tab here at the Guggen website for a bulk pack of Bandito bugs. But I'm not brave enough to hit purchase. I need to test. I need to try Guggen. I mean, there's a lot of Guggen people out there, and I have not tried them. And again, I'm not a soft plastics type of guy, but I need to learn. I need to get better at it. And if those Bandito bugs are as good as they say they are, I'm sure it'll win me over. Out of North Bend, looking to get a kastking sponsorship. He can get it. I mean, we need more ambassadors in the Pacific Northwest. So if he contacts me, have him contact me through my YouTube channel, and in the about is my email, and have him contact me, and I'll put him in contact with the guy, because they don't really look at those applications on kastking. I don't know why. I had to make a phone call. To get it. So have him contact me, and I'll give him the connection in order to get another ambassador in the area. And he's not too far away. Ben's only a couple hours away. So if he can help me with these events, maybe we could do one at Diamond Lake or something like that, somewhere in between. But I mean, we can actually sort of take our resources and pool them together and do more for the eastern and southeast portion of Oregon. So yeah, according to the guy who oversees the group that I'm in, he needs more people in the Pacific Northwest. So we need not only Oregon, but Washington too. So if we know anybody in Washington, have them contact me, and I'll get them in touch. Oh, you too? Oh, well, send me an email. This is my email address. Terrible at fishing 2019 at email.com. There. Yeah. Give me an email. Send me an email to that. And I will get you the information for the guy who oversees it. But we need more people in the Pacific Northwest. And you just give him a phone call. Is what you're going to do. Hopefully you already filled out the information online, but I don't think he sees it. So he's going to ask all that information again sent to him. And but if we could get enough ambassadors in Oregon, and we can all just sort of work together, oh my goodness, it'll be fantastic. They give you there is a discount program for the ambassador and stuff like that. And then they have these like giveaways also for the ambassadors too. So I got that Armor X, the Crixus Armor X. Where is it? Is that it? I need my glasses. Let's see. This one. Is it? This is not a tall room. That's why I have them horizontal. So this one, this outfit right here, this reel right here, that is a beautiful reel. This is an aluminum frame reel. This is a beast. This is my extra heavy rod. So I got this, from them for being in the ambassador program. So I guess they do that every once in a while. But I haven't used this yet because I just got it. But I just got to use this. This would definitely be my steelhead, my Chinook rod. This is also the rod I'm using for those big giant things, lures that you see up there. All right. Where'd I put this? Right here. So, yeah, just send me an email. Yeah, I'm glad you do. I got to try it. I really got to try it. But send me an email, and I'll get you his information. The frog reel. They make a frog reel? Make a frog reel? What reel's the frog reel? What reel's the frog reel? I got such a horrible breathing. But, they have, what is the frog reel? Well, that's got to be a really good frog reel. The Armor X has got to be a really good frog reel. That thing's a beast. 17 pounds of drag, and then that steel, the aircraft aluminum frame, which only exists really, I think, in the Bassinator, which is their top of the line. So the Armor X is sort of like a Bassinator, just more affordable, by $70. Yeah, I put 20-pound. I put 20-pound fluoro on that. So that's what I put on that. 20-pound fluoro. And that should do me really, really well on that. So I can't imagine me breaking a 20-pound braid fluoro anything. But that's what I put on it. And I love the new covert. This line is really good. And I tested it out, and it's really good line. That's what I put on. It's 20-pound. I also have 6 and 8 pound for my trout fishing. So on my Resolute Valiant Eagle setup, which is up there somewhere. Here it is. That's probably the best spinning combination Kastking makes. So this is their Valiant Eagle reel. They used to make it in this green called Emerald Eagle. They're coming out with it again for a Resolute Eagle or something like that, whatever they call it. They're going to call it a Resolute to go with the Resolute rod. And the Resolute rod is pretty amazing because it's got these American Eagle microwave air guides, and it really helps a lot on casting. A lot. It's a thing, casts a mile, and you don't even have to try. Resolutes are fantastic. Yeah, I'm pretty smart when it comes to bass too, but you can tell by the name of my channel, Terrible at Fishing. I just mean to have a lot of fun. And so I think fishing is all about the experience, sort of the journey, more than the destination. We'll all catch fish, but it really is more of that journey. It's about going out there, being in nature. You know, I mean, it's very Zen-like. And if you're out with friends, better yet with friends. So, all right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm sure my wife is up by now. And I'm going to go to that guy's house and get that fish tank. And so that'll be that, I think, for the day. I don't know. Anyway, Troy, send me an email. I'll send you Jose's information, and you can hopefully talk to him, and everything will be everything you can get online and be the next ambassador in Oregon. And tell the other guy up in Bend, do the same thing. Have him contact me. Take care, guys, and thanks for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it a lot. Really do.